In the past decade or so, Lomography has been the top makers of unique and trippy film emulsions. And I swear to you, every time they announce that they have a new film stock coming out, everyone and their mothers and their fathers are running to the store buying it online so they can be the first ones to try them. Not me. Oh, I wait until the last minute, the very last minute, and it's either they're sold out or the hype is completely gone. But the lovely folks in Lomography sent me my very first roll of Lomochrome Turquoise. And in this video, we're going to be talking about this film and I'm going to be sharing some samples. There are a ton of videos now on YouTube about this film, and here's another one. Hi guys, my name is Monica and I'm a photographer based in New York City. If you're new here, nice to meet you. So Lomochrome Turquoise is a re-release. They first released this in 2015 and they discontinued it. I will never understand why they did, but they did. And now that it's back, people are really tripping over the color shifting properties that it gives, because it turns the photos into like blues and oranges. That's just kind of the property of this film. And if you can see in this color comparison chart, you can see that all the colors turns into any family of blues and oranges. So those are kind of the two colors that they shift to. I wouldn't call it inverted. It's more of a duochrome. This film is ISO 100 and 400. So you can shoot it in between those ISOs. And I mean, you can go outside of that, but the colors just wouldn't perform as well. And you're gonna see it in a little bit with my samples. For my first roll, I used my Yashica Electro 35 GT. Now you know how I feel about this camera. I'm not gonna say it again. And I decided to do a photo walk in Forest Hills, Queens. Now, this is the very first photo walk that I'm doing in Queens since we moved. And you know, it's not really the first place I would go to for a photo walk. It was a really lovely spring day in the middle of February. And it's close enough for me to just like take a couple hours and walk. What I realized during this walk is that they don't really have like a definitive landmark other than the Forest Hill station. So just the warning, a lot of the photos are of the train station and around the vicinity. I took some of these shots with my Insta360 and also my phone. So I do apologize ahead of time if it feels like Cloverfield. I swear I will do better. I will do better. Deadass, this is the first time I'm doing a photo walk in Queens. I'm in Forest Hills. Again, I'm here to eat, but let's see what we have to shoot. Here. I'm at F11, so I don't know if that's gonna show, but we'll see. The colors here are so good. It's enough of this station. It's so good. Orange truck. F11 with people. That was the last frame? Oh, that sucks. Honestly, for me, I really enjoyed shooting this film. Even though the scene right in front of me is what I see, it doesn't translate to the processed film because of the color shifting. It was definitely a surprise when I looked at the scans. What I wish that I did though is that I rated the whole roll at 400. I used 200 and 400. You can see in these sample photos right here, the colors are not so bright. It's because I shot these images rated at 200 ISO compared to these images, a little bit more punchy. The contrast is a little bit higher. These were shot at 400 ISO. If you do plan on using this and you want it to be a little bit more vibrant, definitely shoot it at 400 ISO. I would probably shoot this at 100 or 200 if I'm ever going to use this for portraits. I'm going to show some samples right here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see some of these shots that I actually took that had some people in it. You can see the skin tones. They're super blue. This guy right here on the train station, he's like royal blue because he was standing right under the sun. So the color shift was super bright. Yeah, let me know in the comments below if you've tried this film before or if you're planning on buying one and testing it out for yourself. I think for a day of experimentation, I think you should try it. I do have like a whole playlist of experimental films that you can kind of watch and see samples of. And for my next video, I found a color negative film. So I'm going to be reviewing that in my next video. So if you haven't yet, do subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell so you can get notified on any new videos coming out. And help your girl out, help your sister out get on this algorithm. When you have a moment, do check out my Instagram. I do post on Instagram more often, if not daily, every other day. Some of the samples that I'm not showing here on YouTube will probably be on my Instagram. And to see the rest of my work, my digital and also analog, here is the link to my website. I will link all of them in the description below if you're ever curious. Thanks again for watching. And as always, stay cool and stay chill. And I'll chat with you soon. Peace.